Imagine a car maintenance routine so thorough. It transforms you into a part-time mechanic, ensuring your vehicle runs like a dream for decades. We're diving into the legendary Japanese Shaken inspection, a process so rigorous it's the secret behind Japan's incredibly durable cars. Want to unlock the formula to make your car last a million miles? Stick around. At the end, I'll reveal a game-changing tip that could save you up to $6,000 in repair costs. Let's jump into the first secret to supercharge your car's longevity. Secret 17. Gentle engine warm-up for longevity. Ever leap into your car and hit the gas right away? That habit is silently sabotaging your engine. Studies from Japanese fleet operators show that vehicles warmed up properly can last up to 3 times longer than those rushed into action. Revving a cold engine is like sprinting without stretching. Metal parts grind without proper lubrication. Engine oil needs 10 to 30 seconds to flow to critical components like the camshaft, piston rings, bearings, and turbo, if equipped. Without this, you're causing metal-on-metal friction, leading to piston scuffing, where pistons scrape cylinder walls, or worse, bearing seizures that could cost you $5,000 plus for an engine rebuild. Here's how to do it right. In winter, let your car idle for 30 seconds before driving. In summer, you can move as soon as you buckle up, but keep it gentle. Stay below 2,500 RPM for the first 5 miles. This simple habit protects your engine from catastrophic damage. But hold off on flooring it until you hear about secret number 7. Secret 16. Tailor oil changes to your driving style. Why do mechanics push for oil changes every 5,000 miles, while manufacturers suggest 10,000? Mechanics see the fallout of neglected engines. Data shows 70% of cars needing major repairs after 125,000 miles. Followed the manufacturer's longer oil change intervals. Your owner's manual has 2 schedules, regular and severe. The severe schedule, meant for extreme weather, dusty roads, stop-and-go traffic, or short trips under 4 miles, applies to most drivers. For highway cruisers, change oil every 6,200 miles, 10,000 kilometers. For city drivers, do it every 4,300 miles, 7,000 kilometers. But mileage isn't the whole story. Driving conditions like heat or heavy traffic can degrade oil faster. Try the monthly drop test. Dab a bit of dipstick oil onto paper. If it's light brown and spreads evenly, you're good. If it's dark and thick, change it immediately. Oil changes are just the start. More fluids need your attention next. Secret 15. Monthly fluid inspections. You might check your oil regularly, but when did you last inspect your brake, transmission, power steering, or coolant fluids? Don't forget windshield washer fluid. A 5-minute check can prevent 90% of major breakdowns. Check engine oil monthly when the engine is cold for accuracy, or 10 minutes after driving for transmission and power steering fluids. Dark or low fluids? Consult a mechanic. Or top up with the exact same fluid type. Mixing brands is a recipe for trouble. Check coolant and brake fluid twice a year, and always before long trips or if you notice issues like poor acceleration or odd noises. These small checks keep your car running smoothly and save thousands in repairs. But fluids aren't the only thing you need to watch. Secret 14. Swap air and fuel filters early. Your car's manual might suggest changing air filters every 30,000 to 45,000 miles. And fuel filters every 30,000 miles, or never, in the case of lifetime filters. Ignore that. Experts recommend air filters every 15,000 miles or annually, and fuel filters every 20,000 miles or every 2 years. Dirty filters disrupt the air-fuel mix, hurting performance, fuel economy, and engine health. A clogged filter can lead to a rich mixture, damaging the catalytic converter, or a lean mixture, overheating pistons. Skipping a $20 filter change could cost you $2,000 plus in repairs. Check filters regularly and replace them if they look dirty, regardless of mileage. Secret 13. Clean your intake system every 25,000 miles. Think of your car's intake system as its lungs. Over time, carbon and dirt clog the throttle body, intake valves, and mass airflow sensor, starving the engine of oxygen. This leads to rough idling, sluggish acceleration, misfires, and poor fuel economy. A stuck throttle body valve can even cause stalling, risking accidents. Clean the intake system every 25,000 miles, or 30,000 if you follow secret number 12. This simple maintenance prevents costly engine damage and keeps your car running smoothly. Secret 12. Choose premium fuel for a cleaner engine. Standard gasoline meets basic EPA standards, but lacks enough detergents to prevent carbon buildup, which can start forming in just 10,000 miles. This gunk clogs fuel injectors, piston crowns, and intake valves, leading to repairs costing $500 to $1,000 every 50,000 miles. To avoid this, use top-tier fuel with extra detergents, which reduces intake valve deposits by 19 times and boosts fuel economy by up to 4%. Alternatively, add a trusted fuel system cleaner every 3,000 to 10,000 miles. Check our guide on 13 fuel additives that work to avoid snake oil products. Premium fuel and additives are small investments for a cleaner, longer-lasting engine. Secret 11. Keep battery terminals spotless. In Japan's Shaken inspection, even a speck of battery terminal corrosion can lead to a $500 fine. That white-green gunk isn't just unsightly, it stops your battery from charging properly, stressing electrical systems, sensors, and the engine itself. Left unchecked, it can ruin your alternator, starter, and battery, costing over $1,000. Clean it in 30 minutes. Disconnect the battery, apply a baking soda water mix to neutralize corrosion, scrub with a wire brush, rinse, dry, and coat with Vaseline to prevent recurrence. This $1 fix saves thousands. Secret 10. Replace belts and tensioners. Proactively waiting for a belt to squeal or snap is a costly mistake. Your serpentine belt powers the alternator, AC, power steering, and water pump. A timing belt failure can wreck valves and pistons, requiring a full engine rebuild. Inspect belts and tensioners every 30,000 miles. And replace them at 50,000 miles, even if they look fine. This $1,000 maintenance beats a $5,000 plus engine overhaul. Don't let, if it ain't broke, cost you your car's spine. Secret 9. Prioritize tire maintenance. Tire issues cause over 11,000 crashes and 700 deaths annually, per the NHTSA, often due to neglect, not defects. Only 19% of drivers inflate tires to the correct PSI, found on the driver's side door jamb, not the tire's sidewall, which shows the maximum PSI. Incorrect pressure, misaligned wheels, or skipping tire rotations hurt fuel economy, suspension, and safety. Adjust PSI for winter, use seasonal tires, and rotate tires regularly to extend their life and avoid costly repairs. Check out 17 tire mistakes to avoid for more tips. Secret 8. Maintain your cooling system diligently. Half of all engine failures stem from cooling system issues. Combustion chambers hit 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, and only a perfect cooling system, coolant, thermostat, water pump, and radiator, keeps damage at bay. Check coolant monthly. A sweet smell signals a leak. Inspect hoses, clean the radiator, and check the cap for rust every 6 months. Bleed the radiator as your manual suggests, and flush coolant every 30,000 miles. Neglecting this risks $5,000 plus in engine repairs. Secret 7. Drive smoothly to save money. Harsh acceleration and braking increase repair costs by 30% per insurance data, hitting brake pads, tires, and engines hardest. The U.S. Department of Energy notes aggressive driving boosts fuel consumption by 30% in cities and 40% on highways, adding $600 to $1,000 yearly in fuel and maintenance. Rapid cornering or speeding over bumps strains suspension and burns oil, causing sludge. Drive gently, especially when cold, to extend your car's life by 20 to 40%. An occasional highway run is fine, but avoid sudden RPM spikes. Secret 6. Comprehensive inspections every 6,200 miles. Japan's Shaken inspection is so strict that failing cars are often scrapped because repairs cost more than a new vehicle. To avoid this, inspect your car every 6,200 miles, or yearly, every 6 months for cars over 8 years. Check belts, fluids, hoses, brake pads, tire pressure, and tread depth. A $200 mechanic's inspection, or a DIY check, can prevent transmission or engine failures, saving thousands and keeping you safe. Secret 5. Lubricate moving parts regularly. A noisy car can fail Japan's Shaken inspection, even for squeaky hinges. Lubrication isn't just about silence, it doubles the life of suspension components. Every 3,000 miles, clean and apply white lithium grease to door hinges, hood latches, handbrake cables, and ball joints. Use AT205 Reseal on rubber bushings and hoses to prevent cracking. This $10 task saves thousands in suspension repairs. Secret 4. Change transmission fluid and filters. Transmission repairs can cost $6,000, yet these systems are built to last 300,000 miles. Lifetime. Transmission fluid is a myth. Change fluid and filters every 60,000 to 80,000 miles, 30,000 minus 50,000 for high-mileage cars. This $500 maintenance prevents clutch wear, overheating, and contamination, avoiding catastrophic failures on the highway. Secret 3. Flush brake fluid regularly. The NHTSA links 25% of crashes to brake failure, often from neglected brake fluid. This hygroscopic fluid absorbs moisture, corroding lines, calipers, and ABS components. Spongy brakes or longer stopping distances. Flush the fluid every 2 years or 24,000 miles. Replace brake pads every 30,000 miles. These steps prevent accidents and costly repairs. Secret 2. Opt for OEM parts. AAA reports 78% of drivers choose cheaper aftermarket parts, but their 15% failure rate, versus 2% for OEM, makes them risky. OEM parts fit perfectly, last longer, and often include a 12-month warranty. While 20 to 50% pricier, they prevent damage to other components. For non-critical parts like bulbs or filters, reputable aftermarket options work, but avoid dealer markups. Buy OEM online or directly. Secret 1. Prevent rust with undercoating. Rust can slash your car's value by 20%. That's $6,000 on a $32,000 used car. In harsh winters or coastal areas, rust can destroy critical components like suspension in just 3 years. Apply a rust prevention undercoat every 2 years. Wash the undercarriage after driving on salted roads, and inspect for rust annually. Parking in a garage helps, too. This prevents $500 patch jobs from becoming $10,000 nightmares. Bonus tip. Save $6,000 with proactive maintenance by following these 17 secrets. You'll avoid the $6,000 repair bills that plague neglectful drivers. Regular checks, quality parts, and smooth driving keep your car on the road for a million miles. Want to ensure you're not silently killing your engine? Watch 11 cheap parts that destroy engines for more must-know tips.